Hello, my name is Glenn and welcome back to the Cryptonest. Today I'm going to tell you how you can earn up to 8.6% on your money, which is a whole lot better than you can do with any bank. How you can borrow money against your own crypto without having to go to the bank and provide any kind of credit checks. And well, how you can better take care of your financial future. So if you think that sounds interesting, please stick around because I'd like to show you today a little something here called Blockfi. Before I get into Blockfi, if you would do me a favor, and down below there's a little red button that says subscribe. If you could go ahead and subscribe for me and click the little bell, you get notified every time that I create a new video. That way you can keep up to date on all the latest information. It helps the channel, helps me out. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Blockfi. Blockfi is a great program, actually. I just found out about it not too long ago. It's very similar to some of the other things that I've explained to you here recently as far as the wallets and stuff go. But Blockfi is not really necessarily a wallet. It's more of a wealth management system, a platform to help you earn interest and take loans. It's decentralized financing, which is something, as you know, that I'm big on this channel because, well, that's why I got involved. I like the whole concept of decentralized financing. So with Blockfi, you're able to earn interest, borrow US dollars, grow your wealth, and do more with your crypto. Their mission for years, crypto investors haven't had access to basic financial products in the blockchain ecosystem. A lot of banks and so on, they don't really like dealing with crypto services. So people that have been involved in crypto have kind of been on their own, where banks don't really want to get involved and help them. And Blockfi help bridges this gap by providing access to high interest crypto accounts and low cost credit products to the clients worldwide. I actually showed some of this stuff to my banker, and I have a feeling he's going to start coming to some of my meetups. At least I sure hope so. Maybe he won't. I'd like to see him there. He's a good guy, actually. He can't help it if it's his job. But one of the products that they have here at Blockfi is a crypto interest account. The interest account is really cool. The Blockfi interest account, or BIA, it lets you put your crypto to work and earn monthly interest in the asset type that you deposit with Blockfi. So if you were to deposit Bitcoin, you would receive Bitcoin for your interest payment. If you were to put in Ether, you would receive Ethereum as your interest, and same thing with the Gemini dollar. It also earns compounded interest, and with compounded interest, you may know every month they compound the interest monthly, giving you an annual percentage rate of up to 8.6% on your Gemini dollars. Not quite as high on the Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'll get into that in just a moment, but you're able to actually compound your interest, which is really cool. It states here, how does it work? For those that don't know, the key is patience. Generally speaking, products offering compound interest look to returns over 1, 5, or even 40-year timelines. The longer you save, the more interest you'll earn on your initial investment. The more you add over time, the higher your potential long-term earnings will be. By compounding your interest, basically every month they take the amount that you had originally. Whatever interest you earn during that month gets added to it, and therefore the following month you get to earn interest on the not only the original amount that you deposited, but also whatever interest you earned the month before. Compounding that, say you have the opportunity to deposit 1 Bitcoin on February 28th of 2019, earning up to 6% interest that compounds daily on April 1st. Your account balance will grow to 1.005 BTC over the previous 31 days. You earn 0.005 Bitcoin interest on that deposit. So then the following month, that interest will then you will receive interest on that as well, because you'll receive interest on your entire balance. Where does the compound interest come from? In the first month of your account, interest was being earned on the initial 1 BTC deposit. Now in the second month, you'll be earning interest on the 1.005 BTC. So you can see every time that you get interest added to your account, it will go up. So the next month you'll be earning the same percentage rate of interest, but you'll be earning it on a higher value or a higher balance that is now in your account. You can go ahead and check this out at your own leisure, read through it very carefully. As I always say, please do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. I do recommend that everybody take the time to actually read anything that they're going to do with their money. Any investment can be risky. So far, I've had good luck with everything that I've been involved with, but that doesn't mean that something couldn't go bad at any given time. And we just have to do our own due diligence and make sure I'm aware of the risks that I'm taking, and I would like everybody else to make sure that they're aware of the risks that they're taking as well. That's all I can say. I'm not responsible for anybody else's losses. I am not a financial advisor. Please don't go and get involved or buy something just because some guy on YouTube told you so. Do your own research, look into it, and make sure you know what it is that you're doing with your money. So you can start earning your interest on your cryptocurrencies by using this program and wallet here, Blockfi. Really cool program. You can earn up to 8%, 8.6% annually on your crypto. In your interest account, the Blockfi BIA lets you earn interest, compound interest on your Bitcoin, Ether, and GUSD or Gemini dollars. Simply store your crypto at Blockfi, earn interest paid out in Bitcoin, Ether, and Gemini dollar every month, as we were just stating. They also have interest payment flex, which I thought was actually pretty cool. So let's say I deposited Bitcoin and I wanted to receive my interest in Ethereum. They would do that for me, which I think is really cool. So it allows you to select the type of crypto that you want to actually receive your interest payments in, either whether it be the actual coin that you have deposited or the token that you're collecting interest off of, like Bitcoin or Ethereum, or if you want to use the interest to purchase the other one, or one of the other two, because there's also Gemini dollar as well. They have been talked about on Bloomberg, in Yahoo, and on Forbes. All you got to do is click right here to get started. I will put my link, as always, in the description. If you don't mind, please use my link to sign up. It helps me, it helps the channel. I look forward to being able to get some better lights, cameras, and so on in here. And by using that, by using these links that I provide for you, it will help. It will help with that. Thank you very much for all those of you that do. I actually have those of you that may be wanting to buy a hardware wallet or have thought about buying a hardware wallet, don't do it just yet. Hold off a couple days. I got a surprise coming up for you in a couple days. Probably save you some money on one. So don't go buying any hardware wallets like ledgers or anything like that at the moment. Got something coming up that you're going to like. As well as earning interest on your account, which is something that my banker was pretty impressed with. What if you need a loan? You can deposit your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your Gemini dollars into your Blockfi, earn interest on it, and then let's say you have a problem with your car or something unexpected comes up, or you just want to pay off a credit card debt or something of that nature, you can take a loan against your crypto. Now, the thing about that is the IRS says, if you convert your crypto into dollars and so on and so forth, then you have to pay taxes. It creates a taxable event. Well, they've got a way around that here. When you take a loan out against your crypto, you're not actually selling your crypto. Your crypto stays within the system, and you are receiving a loan in US dollars. Therefore, you don't have to pay the additional taxes for converting your crypto because your crypto is never converted. It stays there. And as long as you pay your loan back, which of course you're going to want to pay it back, especially at a 4.5% interest rate, opposed to whatever a bank would pay. I'm currently paying, I believe, 14 or 15% on a personal loan that I have with the bank. It'll be the last time I ever do that, I can tell you, especially now that I found this. At a 4.5% interest rate, a starting interest rate, of course, it can vary. Rates do vary depending on different things at the time, the market at the time, but it's a heck of a lot better than anything that I'm currently paying. And this is definitely the way I'm going to go moving forward. You have a 12-month loan duration, and at the end of the 12 month, you can either prepay or refinance at the end of the term. So if you need more time, you can go ahead and get more time. It really is, in my opinion, it's a really good deal. Oh, it's kind of like, okay, so let's see. I have $10,000 in my bank or in my crypto, and I want to borrow $2,000 or $3,000 to take care of something that I need to fix real quick, but I don't want to sell my crypto because, Bitcoin's going to go up. I don't want to give up my Bitcoin, so let's take a loan out against it and, pay it off within the next 12 months or refinance at the end and, continue paying a little bit longer. And I can do this with a 4.5% interest rate instead of, 15% or 20% from my bank. makes a whole lot better sense to me. I don't know. Do your own research. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I would appreciate it. Here you have a loan calculator so that you can go ahead and you can figure out based on what you would want to borrow, how much you would need to have. So on a loan of $2,500, you would need to have at least 0.7 Bitcoin, not even quite one full Bitcoin in there. You would need to have 34 Ethereum or 107 Litecoin in order to get your the $2,500 loan. And let's see, get your rate. Well, it's not going to give me my rate because I'm not logged in at this time. So, and I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to put my personal information out there like that. I do apologize, but I'm sure you understand. So this is Blockfi. I think Blockfi is really cool. How does it work? Well, you may, when you go get a loan or something from a bank or to buy a car, they use the house or the car as collateral. In this case, that would be in a traditional type of collateralized loan. So they stake a claim on your asset, and then they give you the money that you need. Once you pay it back, of course, then you retrieve all the claim to your assets. So with BlockFi and with crypto, you're able to do the same thing, only instead of collateralizing it with your car or a credit report or a credit score, you're collateralizing it with your Bitcoin and your crypto. And as I said to you earlier, you don't have to sell your crypto in order to do it. And why is that important? Well, not having to sell your crypto, if you believe that your investments will go up in price over time, you may not want to have to sell them. Bitcoin, a lot of us that have been around for a while and are involved, and some of you, I'm sure, as well, they understand that Bitcoin is most likely going to become worth significantly more than it is worth today. Just like any market, it has its ups and downs, but Bitcoin always tends to go up. If you look at Bitcoin historically, it has gone up year after year after year. It has its pullbacks, but every time it pulls back, it pulls back to to a higher price than what it was on the previous pullback. It's gone up thousands of percent since the beginning. We all know that Bitcoin has a very bright future, and we don't want to let it go. So by not letting go of our crypto, not selling our crypto, we can use BlockFi to actually hold the crypto while we use the loan, and we can use it as a collateral against our loan. That saves us from the additional tax benefits or tax liabilities from having to do the exchanges back and forth between the crypto and the dollar. Makes things a lot more convenient, less expensive. What can you use it for? What can you use a crypto asset loan for? Pretty much anything you wanted to use it for. Diversifying investments, paying off taxes with crypto-backed USD, pay off higher cost debts. I'm currently in the process of working on building up some of these DeFi accounts so that I can then use the funds that I have available to me to be able to pay off some of my 20 and 22% credit card bills, as opposed to a 4% at using my crypto loans. So makes a whole lot of sense to me. It sounds like a much better plan. It'll make it a whole lot easier to pay things off in the end of the day. And like I said, once I get done with these loans and credit cards and such, if I can help it, I may keep the credit cards around just in case. It's nice to have the additional credit available to you if you need it. I've earned that. I've built that up over time. But rather than putting myself at a position where I'm going to need 14 or 18% money, I can get my money at 4.5 or 5 or 6%. Just sounds a lot better to me. So this is BlockFi. As I told you, I will go ahead and put a link down in the description below for all of you that are interested in signing up. Please do your research, read through here real thoroughly, and make sure you understand what it is that you're getting involved with. I personally am very big on DeFi, and I think that DeFi is going to be the way of the future. I really think that it's going to help a lot of people be able to get a hold of their finances, be able to pay down credit card debts, in the future, take out business loans. With Blockfi, they do have it does help minimize your taxes, as I said, because you don't have to use the you don't have to sell out back and forth. So please take a few minutes, check this website out, look at Blockfi. I think that it's well worth looking into. I think it's definitely worth doing some research in. I personally set up an account there, and I intend on using it going forward. I will let you know as time progresses if I run into any snags or any upgrades or updates that I come across with it. In the meanwhile, I hope you all are having a great day, a great night, wherever you are. And thank you all for being here. Take a moment to click subscribe and click the little bell down below to be notified when I release new videos. And thank you all very much for being here. You know, creating a channel like this isn't easy. And I really do thank all of you that take the time to come back and spend this time with me. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you all figure out how to do things a little differently, how you can use the benefits of some of these cryptocurrencies and decentralized finance and other things to help benefit yourself. So, you know, I'm doing this for you as much as I am for me. And I believe in what it is that we're doing out here with crypto and with Bitcoin. And I want to help as many people get involved with it as I can. So thanks again for being here. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks a lot now. Bye-bye.